Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Inappropriate. Get him out of here.
What the was that?
WTF. So I don't know if you actually follow the WNBA like I follow I mean, I'm lying, I don't follow the WNBA, but as of late, there has actually been a lot of news in regards to the WNBA. Most of it kind of dealing with the pay us what you owe us and the players really being upset as far as the salaries and compensation that they're receiving being players in the WNBA, which is understandable. But what a lot of people aren't really talking about and aren't really covering is the rash of dildos being brought to WNBA games. Yes, and that was probably a poor choice of words as far as using rash and dildos together in the same sentence. But yes, another WTF about sex toys. And when I saw this story, I don't know how I fell asleep on this story, but when I saw this story, there was no way I couldn't do a WTF about this. As of late, there has been some would say an epidemic of sex toys being brought to the WNBA games and either being thrown from the crowd, some making it to the floor, and some assaulting little kids in the heads and in the legs and stuff like that. Now, it's a weird thing when I saw this story because it's been happening since basically July 29th and all through at least the middle of August of just event after event after event of people just throwing sex toys. To kind of break it down, because you know that's what I do with my hashtag research on this show, I mean, July 29th during the Atlanta Dream game versus the Valkyries, somebody threw a dildo out onto the floor. During a Chicago Sky game on August 1st, another one. Through an LA Sparks game, another one. A Chicago Sky game again. I mean, Chicago and ATL are getting all of the dildos. I don't know if they have a sale on dildos or what's going on, but it seems like all the people are actually coming out to Chicago and Atlanta games to take part in this trend, I guess you would say. And then I believe on August 11th or 10th or something like that, there was one more. The last two actually resulted in a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old being hit by the actual dildo. It didn't actually make it to the court. Somehow, I guess the person may have been tired from lugging the dildo around in order to get the strength to make it to the court. Now, for a person that's reading this, I'm like, what's the purpose of them actually throwing the dildo onto the floor? I'm from Detroit, and I get throwing things onto the field of play because as a Red Wings fan, they throw octopuses? It's probably octopi. They throw an octopus onto the ice especially when we're having a good season, to kind of signify the number of games needed to win a Stanley Cup. That makes sense to me, even if it doesn't make sense to the rest of the world, but it makes sense to me. In this case, why could they really be doing this? Is it because they're trying to, shock the crowd with this dildo? I mean, are they trying to kind of catch the attention of the players and kind of get a response out of them? Good or bad, I guess, depending on, there's a lot of fluid sexuality in the WNBA. Or maybe they're just returning it. I guess that could be a reason why this is happening. There's a lot of people that are like, hey, you left this. Either way, it does baffle me because when you do something like that, it has to have a particular meaning by it. I mean, what else could you be saying with a dildo being thrown out on the court besides you had a hard game? I just thought of that. Now, in all of those cases, especially the ones where children were actually hit by the dildos, one gentleman was actually, I gotta look his name up. One gentleman was actually caught. He was actually tackled at the arena. I believe his name was Caden Lopez. He got caught and held for police, and then he got escorted and banned from the arena. Another person with the last incident, I believe the 12-year-old child who threw one and hit the kid in the leg. That one actually got away, and it's funny because they have a video security footage of him, and he's wearing a Beavis and Butthead shirt, which makes all the sense in the world for that to be the person to go ahead and throw a dildo in a game. I mean, insert Beavis and Butthead joke here. Now, that's all I had to say about this. This is going to be a story that I'm going to keep my eye on as far as what's going on, because it doesn't seem like this is going to stop. I just picked up the story at a point where it seems to have slowed down. That doesn't mean this is the end of it. Maybe it's gonna pick up. Maybe instead of dildos, we will see a pocket pussy or a real doll. And why do I know this stuff? It's research. All right, but tell me what you guys think about this story in the comments below. And if this is the first time that you're on the channel, make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other videos that we do on the channel. All right, so it's been a while since I did a WTF. I felt a little out of sync with it, so hopefully I'll find some more stories and get back to this again. Other than that, you guys take care.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. Give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they don't have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down, patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.